A very, very warm welcome to yet another Kumekucha video. Information and analysis that is very difficult to find anywhere else. I recommend that you subscribe and you hit the bell button so that you receive notifications every time I have a new video. Karibu sana and enjoy.
Father Gabriel Dolan. I work in the Catholic Church and I work with Hakiyetu, our human rights organization. And that question of the generosity of the Vice President to the new Archbishop of Kisumu, I'd like to say a few things. Because the Church itself and all the religious leaders have said that we need to be cautious in these matters. And I read what they said when they presented their contribution to the Building Bridges contribution. They said, religious institutions should not accept public donations or contributions from elected or appointed political leaders or state officers that are given with fanfare, with hullabaloo. Contributions from such persons should be anonymous and personal, like those of other worshippers. Religious institutions should not be seen as channels for sanitizing corrupt individuals. So it's saying two things. The Church has said itself, if people are to give, they should give quietly without fanfare. What we saw in Kisumu was a fanfare. The Christians gave a beautiful car to the bishop, and Christians have money, so they were generous. I don't see any need for Mr. Ruto to come with his car as a donation. And secondly, the Church says, the churches have said religious institutions should not be seen as sanitizing corrupt individuals. And there are many, many questions about Mr. Ruto. Where has he got this money? A new car costs 10 million. This weekend he's given one, then it's another next weekend, it's 10 million, it's 5 million. And when there's integrity issues around him, the Church must seem to be above that and setting the standards and saying, until we know the source of his wealth, we will not accept these things. And even if he is generous, that if the bishop has accepted it, it's up to him to decide what is he going to do with it now. But maybe he could sell it, give the money to the poor. Maybe he could give it to an orphanage. But I think if the Church has said that these are the two standards, it should be given privately, and anybody with issues of corruption surrounding them, and the DP has many. He may be innocent, but many issues are there. Many issues around the maze, around the Western Hotel, around land that was taken from a farmer up in his own constituency after the clashes in 2008. There are many issues. And until he is cleared, the Church should not accept it, in my opinion.
Wow. That was, of course, Father Dolan, Father Gabriel Dolan, of the Catholic Church, giving his hard-hitting views, on the recent donation made by the Deputy President to the new Archbishop of Kisumu, Phillip Anyolo. The Deputy President gifted him with a car, and not a cheap car. And he has spoken very clearly about the position of the Church when it comes to accepting gifts. But he has not stopped there. He has gone further and spoken at length about the person who presented that gift and the manner in which that gift was presented. Now, of course, what he's saying is not new. He's just echoing the views of quite a number of Kenyans, especially those Kenyans who are not supporters of the Deputy President. Now, this immediately puts the new Archbishop of Kisumu, Phillip Anyolo, under immense pressure. What should he do? Because he has already accepted the gift. You know, when you have already accepted a gift, returning it is very difficult. There's only one circumstance I know where it is very easy to return a gift. And it happened to me many, many years ago. When I broke up with somebody, she returned the gift. And I was still very offended. But that is a story for another day, or maybe never. because that was a long time ago. But I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say. Returning a gift is very difficult. You could cause very huge problems for yourself, especially if the person who gave you the gift is a very powerful person in Kenya. Yeah, no less the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. But there's no way you can do nothing, especially after Father Gabriel Dolan has spoken. Because Rome, the Pope, could take action. Rome could decide that you're messing up, with the image of the church. Now, I know for a fact that there are members of the Catholic Church who are extremely offended, when that gift was presented and accepted. And when people get offended, they sometimes sit down and write letters. So you can begin to understand the very, very tricky situation Father Anyolo has found himself in. And yet, to be fair to the Archbishop of Kisumu, I am guessing it was a surprise. Somebody comes during a public function and gives you a gift. You don't have time to think, let alone time to reject that gift and give the reasons why you're rejecting the gift. Folks, what is brewing here is a controversy, a very colossal controversy. And in my view, it is also not good for the Deputy President and his campaigns for 2022. Why? Because it will bring, or it has brought, into sharp focus. Correction. It has brought into sharp focus, the topic of what is the source of the Deputy President's immense wealth. Where did the money come from? Or where is the money coming from? And it could very well give some people ideas. Now, those who have gone through my latest sensitive video in Club 1999 will know precisely what I'm talking about. In that highly sensitive video, I've released quite a lot of information. And some of that information points to the direction, the current duel between the DP Ruto camp and the handshake side is going. And what is very likely going to happen next. Now, if you haven't viewed this video yet, I highly recommend it. And it's very easy to become a member of Club 1999. You can see all the information you need on your screens right now. It will help you understand a lot of things, including some moves which have been made recently that may appear to be desperate. Let me just leave it at that. Anyway, the long and short of this development is that it is not good, for all parties concerned. The person who received the gift, the person who gave the gift. Now, I'm well aware of the capabilities of the Deputy President, However, this strategy of making huge donations countrywide may suggest, at least in my opinion, that the Deputy President could be making some mistakes, some fatal mistakes in his campaign to be president. It may suggest that the Deputy President is beyond his depth, where he is right now. Now, let me illustrate this further, by an incident that was recently revealed in the media, about a visit the Deputy President went to make to a man called John Keane, the late John Keane, who was a very prominent politician since independence from the Ma community. It has been revealed that John Keane asked the Deputy President what he would do in case he did not get the support he expected, when it came to the time for him to vie for the presidency. The support he expected after playing such a major role in getting President Uhuru Kenyatta into power. Now, Bwana Keane was quoted as saying, the Deputy President said, he doubted whether he would have a problem getting that support. Now, I need you to take careful note of the fact that John Keane would not have asked that question if he didn't understand Kenyan politics so well, and if he did not doubt that actually the deputy president would not get the support he expected. The long and short of what I'm trying to say is that it seems the fact that the deputy president has not gotten the support that was promised has taken him by surprise. Now that is very strange for somebody who understands Kenyan politics. In fact, it is very strange even for somebody who has read Kenyan history. Because since independence, no memorandum of understanding, no political deal has ever been honored, especially to do with the presidency. The late Jaramogi Oginga Odinga helped bring Jomo Kenyatta into power as the first president of Kenya. He was not only dumped, but he was very lucky to have escaped with his life. Tom Mboya also helped the Jomo Kenyatta government, and Jomo Kenyatta in particular, to come into power. He was assassinated. Mwai Kibaki and Charles Mugani Njonjo played a big role in ensuring that Moi becomes president after Jomo Kenyatta passed on. They were both dumped very unceremoniously. Mwai Kibaki was demoted from being vice president into a mere cabinet minister. Charles Njonjo found himself before a tribunal investigating him, a commission of inquiry investigating him. And he escaped treason charges, which at that time were punishable by death, by a whisker. President Moi forgave him. Raila Odinga said Kibaki tosha. A few short months after he made that statement, which opened the door for Mwai Kibaki to sail through into the presidency, Mwai Kibaki handlers were pushing for him to retire from politics. And some people close to Mwai Kibaki even imported international assassins to deal with Raila. So, with such a background, with such a history, what was the deputy president expecting? Really, what was he expecting? The only explanation, and it's quite plausible, the only explanation is that he knows something that we still don't know. Until next time, this is Kshs, Kumekucha.